Hello everyone, welcome to today's quick demo of Agent Gigi. Before we dive in, let's talk about the three big problems Agent Gigi solves for busy entrepreneurs. First, constant task reprioritization. If you're a solopreneur wearing multiple hats, you know Wednesdays can get hectic, tasks pile up, priorities shift, and it becomes overwhelming to pinpoint your most critical task of the day, which will maximize the success of your business. Problem 2. Project management fatigue. Tools like ClickUp are amazing, but managing the tool itself, creating tasks, updating statuses, checking back and forth, can sometimes add to the task creation and completion process. Problem 3. Decision-making support. Often solopreneurs face quick, important decisions without immediate success to mentors or colleagues. Politics, confidentiality concerns, or simply lack of available guidance mean cognitive biases can go unchecked and critical decisions can drift from core goals. Here's how Agent Gigi tackles these challenges head-on. Agent Gigi seamlessly connects to your ClickUp account and taps into your company's knowledge base items, which you can change. You can also add Google Doc links and upload PDFs, which Agent Gigi has access to, so it knows all the context required to be able to create a daily executive report and send it to you at 7 a.m. in the morning. And I've been using this service for almost a month. And for someone like me who suffers a little bit from shiny object syndrome and is dealing with multiple different tasks involving multiple different projects or departments, this has been an amazing change of work pace, I would say. And I am definitely experiencing lower cognitive load, but here's why. There's an executive summary each morning about the top priorities. There are 10 tasks with brief reasonings given why the agent is suggesting that we complete these tasks first, and a little bit of more reasoning for the top 3 tasks, including blockers and risk management issues like what are the risks and how they can be mitigated. So it's almost like Neo from the movie Matrix. You'll be able to have a clearer vision of the Matrix, and hopefully you'll be able to find that frog and eat it too. Now that's a reference from Brian Tracy's book, Eat That Frog. Now let's talk about the next feature. When you want to create a task on ClickUp, you can simply do it from Agent Gigi's terminal. Here we had tested this. Let me show you now. If you want to create a task on ClickUp, just write in create a task on ClickUp, test Gigi2 on marketing list and assign to EarnUp. And we have to wait a little while because basically we have asked Agent Gigi to perform 3 separate tasks on ClickUp. So it's going to access the MCP server that we have with ClickUp 3 times. And that's why it takes a little bit longer here. But once we have the response, we will also have an active link to that ClickUp post. So you can go and double check if at any point that's necessary for you. So here we go. We have the link to test. The task is ready and the person is assigned. And we used ClickUp because that's what I like to use, but any task management or project management software that has an MCP, we can build it we can connect with that MCP too. Or we can also create our own MCP, just like we had to build one for ClickUp. And here's another cool feature. This is connected to a business Stripe account. So the Solopreneurs business revenue can be checked here, and there are some gamification elements here which can keep the Solopreneurs focus fixed on revenue generation. And currently we're also working on a QuickBooks integration, which means the expenses for the company would also be visible here. Now let's take a look at the decision-making support. Using these 2 options, Bias Checker and Power Checker, solopreneurs can have their decisions checked instantly. Bias Checker scans the solopreneurs decision-making scenario against 15 cognitive biases commonly affecting solopreneurs, inspired by the book The Art of Thinking Clearly. Just input the decision context and talk briefly about the main reasons and the alternatives and how confident you are about your decision, and then Agent Gigi is going to give you a bias report. If you want to get the power checker, which is checking the decision against 15 power principles from the book 48 Laws of Power, you can use this option. And the 15 biases from used in bias checker are inspired from the book The Art of Thinking Clearly. So that's pretty much it for now. There are many more options, many more features, so we will go into each feature and how they work individually on separate videos. And by the way, even though I didn't generate it in the interest of time, all of these buttons work and all of these prompts work, and even right now you can chat, you can do voice transcriptions, you can attach files individually or take photo of your handwritten notes and connect it here, upload it here, and talk with Agent Gigi, or even ask Agent Gigi to have what you have listed on a piece of paper and then push those tasks on ClickUp. We are also integrating, Agent Gigi is also integrated to emails, so you can have your emails sent to users just from the terminal. You can have emails drafted, and you can create calendar entry using Agent Gigi as well. So that's pretty much all for this video. Thank you so much. If you want to know more about Agent Gigi, feel free to book a demo or DM me on LinkedIn. Thank you so much. Have a great day.